This is my new album, ZAS, and as it is an extensive musical journey, I would like to give you some insights and thoughts on the album, on the music. ZAS is a Greek mountaintop, and when you stand up there and look down, boundaries become invisible and the world merges into one big landscape. And so is ZAS. The music is boundless. It's about unity and collaboration. It's about bigger picture and music as a whole. I recorded 11 tracks. They come from my innermost. They are recorded with a lot of love for detail and for good sound. And they are produced together and recorded and created together with some of my favorite musicians. The Trondheim voices, Håkon Stene, Joe Kraus, Morten Qvenild, Etienne Abelin, Johannes Jeck, Mattis Schwörer-Böning. I'm very thankful for this journey, and I would like now to share information and thoughts on each track. The album starts with a very physical track, Digital Dervish. We work with breath sounds, with body sounds, because this is all about a person turning faster and faster into trance. Here are some scenes of the making of video. In May 2022, I flew to Norway to record a new album. In Håkon Stene's rehearsal studio in Oslo, we started working on a very new track, Digital Dervish. We worked with the image of a spiritual person turning faster and faster into ecstasy. On a cold and sunny day, we drove to the studio outside of Oslo, and we had a ton of percussion in our van. We were in a good mood, and when I came into the studio, I fell in love immediately with the amazing Steinway Grand. Digital Dervish took almost a day to record. I decided to play my grand piano tracks into a call and response echo and even put the arpeggios into them. Håkon Stene played various percussions, and after that even worked with claps and the breathing, and then the dervish turn and turn into trance, and on and on and on. Enjoy this track and enjoy a very special music video shot by Iselin Engan on site while we recorded Digital Dervish. Glove Dance is dedicated to these precious tools, the magic Mimu data gloves. They gave me new possibilities. They enabled me to be pianist and electronic musician in the same time, and helped me to sculpture sound in the air, extend my radius, and so on. So here's the dedication, and the song is a classic in my concerts, and now we come up with a very special studio version. Soul music is a dedication to the soil, to a healthy soil that has such a great potential to heal our planet, our environment. I'm very fascinated by this, and I want to thank Andreas Dörne for all the work and for all the inspiration around this. And I want to dedicate this song to everyone who dares to think big. Ultrabright is the favorite track of so many who have witnessed the making of this album. It inspired me to a very special video I shot on a cold winter day here in my studio. Check it out on YouTube. But most of all, it's just fantastic to collaborate again with my great friend Joe Kraus. Here are some scenes from my little clipalizer I did around this track. I'm so happy that my best friend and music brother Joe Kraus is a guest artist on my new album ZAS. He recorded trumpets, percussions, electronics and vocals and made my track Ultrabright a pure statement of joy and happiness. The recording started in my studio with the piano figure. I used some modeling clay to mute the strings and got a very particular sound to it, and then I played some melodies, some whistlings, and just sent over the song to Joe. And as soon as he had started, he told me he could not finish the whole night, enjoying and recording more and more to this. So Ultrabright is another collaboration of us. I hope you enjoy this song. It makes you a bit happier, it makes you dance, it makes you fly. Thank you, danke, obrigado. Earthloop is one of the first compositions for PYANOOK, and I recorded it 2017 at the Kubus studio at ZKM Karlsruhe. Since then I performed it so many times with lots of beats, a very busy and playful track. And for the album I want to go somewhere else. So I recorded just the piano, pure, and gave the track with a click to Matthis Schwörer-Böning, who did an amazing soundscape, a nature experience, together with a beat and a beautiful narrative that builds up. Neptune Blue is a piece that I composed under the impression of a Nordic sky at midsummer. So I first called it Midsummer Music, which my Norwegian friends said is kind of corny. Find a new title. And as the piece has such a different dimension of time, I found the title Neptune Blue of this far planet, blue planet, that circles in a very far orbit in a different dimension of time. Eaglefeather is a lamento for a dear friend who had passed away a few years ago. A few years ago, a dear friend of me passed away, and she was given an eagle feather in her hand so she could soar up easily into the skies. Inspired by this image, I composed a song based on the timeless lamento bass line, and the Trondheim voices sang this song so beautifully. I just imagine they would reach open ears and open hearts even on the other side. Let your soul flies away from me. It was very emotional to record this piece, and I hope that the music of Eaglefeather speaks to you. Night Prayer is a quite unique song and features a unique trio of violin, beatbox and piano. Night Prayer came up through a collaboration with the violinist and conductor Etienne Abelin. We shared some thoughts on music and movement and compared his movements conducting an orchestra with my sculpturing music in the air with the Mimu gloves. And the track that emerged, Night Prayer, needed a percussive layer, so Johannes Jeck joined us and we formed that very unusual trio of violin, piano and beatbox. We met on a very beautiful day in May 2022 at Humboldt-Saal in Freiburg. We enjoyed the view over the city and then got deeper and deeper into this track, and it took us until the middle of the night to finish this track and get a deep and intense version of it. Still and Still Not is all about the insecurity of the Corona times when we didn't know if we could ever leave our home again and play music somewhere in the world. And the piece, after so many performances in my live streams and in concerts, I played this piece in Riga at a festival and then took it to Morten Qvenild's studio in Nesoddtangen. Wild Yeast is inspired by dancing crazy bacteria in a sourdough. I was one of these guys who started to bake bread in Corona times. I'm still doing it. It tastes wonderful. It's a lot of fun. And the piece is somehow related to all of this. It has playful fingers. It has a good beat. It's tasty. And I'm thankful for Mattis Schwörer-Böning's work around it. He created great beats, and it's just a playful piece that makes me happy. The last piece on my album ZAS is full of sorrow and fear, because sometimes it's hard to believe for me what I see happening in the world. And I was looking for a title for music that I composed the day after Russia had invaded Ukraine. And I found it in a title of Ai Weiwei's exhibition in Vienna, In Search of Humanity. He has suffered so much from injustice, and so I want to dedicate this piece to those suffering from injustice, and may it bring peace to you and to the world. So here is ZAS, my new album. I hope you like the insights about it. If you want to listen to this music, you can buy an LP or a CD or go to the digital platforms, but I recommend this format because there's a great artwork by Dirk Rudolph and a great photography by Gregor Hohenberg. I'm very proud of this music. I hope you enjoy it. Give me some feedback, and thanks for watching.